We're back, I'm Jack, your British guy. Now, I want to learn everything NFL. I want to make sure I am there every single week, smashing out. And I got told, doing the urinating trees video this week in Sportsball, there's a channel, Tom Grossi. And the other one, I forgot the second part, Brandon something. He does like a best and worst. So I got told to do those videos every week as well. So if you want to see me do those, or I'll just watch in my own time, let me down in the comments. Let's go.
Ball.
Happy to be here.
Excuse me.
Did you have play calls, Paul? Did you see him?
We've been waiting for this moment for weeks. All the pontificating, mulling, and hyping throughout camp in the preseason. Predictions, talking
We
heads,
watched every
sparring
single
fan
game
bases,
of this
it finally
week,
has
so
come
we're
to
not
this.
going to do that every week.
The
on
moment
the channel, anyway.
everyone's been waiting for.
There's a lot of time,
Beginning of hopes and dreams. With SeatGeek, the sponsor of this video. I know you want to get to games this year. I've been able to go to many games in my lifetime and many to the series that God forgot future. Now on to what you've really been waiting for. Welcome back to the series that God forgot. This is the 9th year I'll be doing sports ball.
Wow.
Think about it.
He's a
This
goat in the
series has
industry.
lasted longer than most NFL careers. And every year I do it, it takes a little bit more out of me. One of these days, I'll be a withered husk frothing in the corner about greatest games.
I can't wait to
and
watch a
tank
snow
bowls
game
and good
in there.
stuff like
That looks so cool.
and I'll have a smile on my face doing it. So let's crack open a cold 1 or 6. It's time to call all of the games. All of them! So this was a game. It was absolutely
Oh
a
no,
game.
not in the first game of the
Very,
year.
very fucky game. Full of all the spitting and gunslinging you can imagine. And Jalen Hurts. Lots of Jalen Hurts. I made a video about it over the weekend. The first game of the year already separated. Yep, my sanity's going down the tubes. Bienvenidos nuevamente a Brasil. Como un portugués te revolvemos a Los Angeles Chargers and Donolito como a magia demonica do Kansas City Chiefs. Whew, thank you for that friendly fire. I was talking Brazilian mode. Wish you could
I'm
say
fluent
it's
in
the
Portuguese,
Chiefs,
I
but
can't lie, that
they're
was
like
awful.
Xavier Wood. Out of commission. Their defense was uncharacteristically atrocious. Spagnolo unit getting crushed.
I was glad
by
the
Bears,
Chargers won, I have to
This
be
was
honest.
some Freaky Friday shit here. Might be why they won't be having a Friday night game in week 1 of next year. Yet for Liquid LA being the better team, we've seen this before. It's a YouTube game with all your favorite influencers and planted fans on the scene. This is gonna be a predictable.
Wait, really?
All your favorite
Only 1
influencers and
million international viewers. But this is it, and then I you know, I'm no one in this space, but man, I'd love to be able to bring the NFL more popular over here in the UK. I know when the games do come here, we do sell out the stadiums because it's a novelty at the moment. But I try and put everyone I know onto the NFL, but like, you know, they can't get past the we call ours football as well. And I was like that in the beginning, but now I love this
planted
sport,
fans
man.
on the scene. This is gonna be
Once
a
you get to learn
predictable.
it, it's
Wait, the Chargers
tactically beautiful.
didn't joke? A Craig Roman offense slinging the rock with authority? Lucy let Charlie Brown kick the hypothetical football? Justin Herbert took Ryan Clark's words and shoved them down his intestines. I don't know what to think right now. I expected Kansas City bullshit to happen, but it never came. Maybe they can get some receivers to catch balls besides
That was
Hollywood
an
Brown out of
incredible
the blue.
pass.
She Rice can't come back fast enough. Patrick Mahomes, you've made magic before. You're gonna need a lot more of it this year. Especially if the Chargers of all teams are getting the best of you.
They
I have
surprised
the
me.
Dolphins
I
as a dark horse for tank
wouldn't have
football
even
for
put the
a
Colts close to winning.
reason. This?
But I was,
Fucking Christ, Miami. Are you tanking for Tua again or something? Might have to change targets. Tua turned the ball over, came back with a vengeance. 2 turnovers in his first 4 dropbacks. A QBR of 2.7?
what's his stats there? Oh. Was that? Yeah, that's just 1 game, right?
Dude was out there watching MacGruber or some shit. The sad thing was he was the least of their worries. Tyreek's temper tantrums on the sidelines were the most fight they showed all game. Jim Irsay taunted them from the grave and wiped his ass on their logo on all fronts. That defense Miami has,
Wow.
how are they defending? They made Daniel Jones look like an elite QB.
I thought he was
Daniel
really
Jones.
good. I don't care. I
Let that
thought he
sink
was
in.
really good.
Obliterated by a team that hadn't won a Week 1 contest in their last 11 tries. If Chris Grier's head isn't sitting on South Beach this time tomorrow, then this organization's lost the plot. Indianapolis is the ultimate enhancement talent, and Miami made them look like a heavyweight champion. whimpering to the might of Colts until garbage time. And a Zach Wilson appearance. Buckle up, Dolphins. You're gonna be bad. Colts, you did alright for yourselves. Thank you for giving this nerd team a swirly. Believe it or not, but there was a time where Washington would be bullied by their giant brethren at what once was FedEx. That might as well have been the Stone Age. In the face of doubters, the commies took these lifeless fucks and slapped them silly. Are you enjoying the Russ ride yet, New York?
I know Washington won,
At least Wilson looked decent for a bit last year. This time he can't will shit against Washington's stout D. And the G-Men O-line. Russ, do us a favor. Just go to your 35-bathroom house and leave us all alone. Give us
I didn't think the
Jackson,
Giants.
Donovan,
I can remember. Daniels had a great
Let us at least
game.
feel something with this lifeless lump.
I think.
Commies didn't have to try in their current state. The prey so flaccid their offense could do whatever they wanted for the most part. That was sending a message and they barely lifted a finger. 4 passes from the 3-yard line for Russ and you can't score a touchdown in garbage time? Denver's experiencing deja vu. I'd also not look at what's happening in Indianapolis, Giants fans. Don't get too envious. He'd be just as underwhelming here as you remember.
I hope, like, as we get more into this during the weeks, you know, by the time we're at week 7 or 8, I will understand a lot more of all the almost inside jokes he's putting in there, and like the stats and the news articles and the players. Like, we're still learning. That's the thing, and I'm hoping
Don't
that
worry,
within that
Malik.
time.
You'll be free soon enough.
The only team we didn't do a video
The
on the
NFL
channel
music.
because I watched this one live.
2 former first overall picks who need to show something resembling competence to get their teams to thrive. Or do something besides turn into a circus. At least one side did. In the new year, Trevor Lawrence was productive and efficient. A man who looks like he's rehabilitating under Liam Cohen's guidance.
You can
This
tell
is
his
what you
shoulders
get out of
still
him most
bothering
weeks.
him,
You
though.
may have a chance to do something this year. As for Bryce Young, he regressed. Back to infancy. He went from not as insanely shit to as awful as he looked last September. Good lord, Bryce. You trying to give Chicago spank bang material? He's gonna take a jump this year? Where, off a fucking pier? The whole Panthers team looked like shit. Even the weather delay did nothing to fix it. Travis
Yeah,
Etienne-
I didn't know that was a thing, and I don't know about American locations and things, but like it was an hour and a bit, and I was just sat there being like, "What do I do now?" Imagine if you were at the game. Like, luckily, I think it switched to I think it switched to this Washington game for a little bit. Then I turned it off just to wait until this game came back on. But
He
still,
bagged this rotten
like,
carcass with a long-ass run and left
an hour and a
Carolina in
bit.
the dust. Seriously, I thought you guys
yeah,
were
he had
done
a
with
good
this
game too
garbage.
there.
Was David
That
Tepper have to throw
70 or
water
5
on
yard
people again?
run was crazy.
Did happen in Duval last time, you know.
I think Hunter had an
open
okay
they go.
game. He wasn't.
Yanks with the
anything
Rattler
special.
snake and some ugly-ass uniforms against Kyler Murray dealing with onus. Quite the game to watch, don't you think? The whole contest felt like it just existed.
No.
Milquetoast is a game in the Superdome can be without Breeze under center. Cardinals weren't anything close to peak form, but they didn't need to be. New Orleans simply played not to get blown out. It showed. I swear, the only thing that's good in New Orleans is Alvin Kamara. He's trying to drag them anywhere, and the only prize is the 1,000th touchdown in Superdome history. It's just lifeless as shit. And the only
I thought that was. I read that wrong. I thought that was Calvin Kamara's 1,000th touchdown, and I was like, impossible. But
prize is the
no.
1,000th touchdown in Superdome history.
Okay.
It's just lifeless as shit. Arizona's just dangling the win in front of them, and they can't reach it. Cardinals offense went
We
AWOL
backed
in
the
the second
Cardinals to
half,
win,
yet
I
they're
think.
still
Yeah, we did, because I'm 11 and
Even for the frustration, there's still
3 in my predictions.
New Orleans has the ball with a final drive and a chance to.
Technically
Who am I
12
kidding?
and
They
3,
didn't
but
succeed.
my
Arizona was
Vikings
ugly
bad
as all
game.
hell. But you know what they say about doctors who
NFL
finish
kept
with C
blocking,
grades.
so I couldn't put it out.
Still called
But
doctors.
There's no proof that
Kellen Moore can
I
learn a thing or two about that.
backed the Vikings. So.
Team is first half timeouts later.
I'll
this
say
week
11
for
and
a free
3.
appetizer at Chili's. Tom Brady returns home. His Raiders doing what Bill Belichick apparently can't do and showing up to Patriots headquarters. The hoodie bans their scouts from coming to North Carolina. Brady bans New England from
I didn't
winning
see too
against
much
them.
of Henderson. I
This
see what I
is
was
the
mainly
story
looking
of
forward
Geno
to seeing.
Smith. Dazzles in the air with a strong drive and a touchdown to Trey Tucker. The next sequence, he's throwing a terrible pick that gives all of Seattle flashbacks.
Brock had an
In the
okay
end, he
game as
finishes
well.
with
to be
over
fair.
330 yards in the air, and the Patriots are unable to counter. Mostly because
was
in
that?
the end, he
Geno
finishes
Smith
with
did
over
what?
330
Franchise debut record in over Patriots. I know what I can do.
yards in the air, and the
I did
Patriots
think.
are
I
unable
thought he
to
had a good
counter.
game. To be fair.
Mostly because they have next to nothing on offense. The receivers can't catch and nobody can kick. What'd you expect? Is Drake May gonna turn into Mac Jones in this primordial cesspool too? With that second half pick, Las Vegas suffocated whatever was supposed to be an offense. A A bunch of New
Trying to
Englanders
find
said they
it in my
were going to
thing.
resurge under Vrabel, but I just saw the same old shit. Get it the fuck together, boys. If the Raiders are waltzing to victories with relative ease, what happens against the Bills? The Battle of Ohio was full of twists and turns.
Yeah, this is no
Well,
gay game,
most
but
of the time, anyway.
I'm still going to
Two
stand by. I
really
think
franchises face off in a game that
Flacco would drop
Bengals
by game
usually
7.
lose. If you were to tell Cleveland before the game Joe Burrow would be contained for almost 4 whole quarters, they'd over double their adversary up in offensive yardage and limit Cincy's elite attack to 7 yards all second half. They're
I
asking.
think at this point as well, because in my mind, Burrow and Chase are the best quarterback wide receiver combination in my mind, and I didn't really get to see that in this game. So that
How much
I think
they
that's
win
what
by.
disappointed me more than
But
anything.
remember, this is Cleveland.
I'm just trying
God
to think
gives
if I
them
knew
his toughest
is it
battles.
Ibaka, the
Glorious
rookie
tradition,
he
the
plays for?
Browns brown. Their kicker fucking sold for 30 pieces of silver. Whatever the hell his name is, Andre Schmidt? More like Andre Shit, am I right? Missing chip shots like that in 2025? Imagine Cleveland having anything resembling luck. They shut down the Bengals offense in ways we can barely imagine, and still Cincy escapes their own incompetence. I'd figure out many things, Brownies. Like how to dispose of your
That's gonna
kicker's
piss
body
me
without
off. I
leaving
can't find
evidence. They're going to be signing Justin Tucker after his suspension, aren't they? The green dildo was proof of it.
Was it Browns that dropped their main
Atlanta
kicker
Falcons
for
are
this
the
guy
most
and his shit?
unpredictably predictable team that has ever been devised by the football gods. Their directions, movements, and thought patterns may differ, but no matter what trajectory they take, they end up in the same destination. Pain City. I sometimes wonder
Tampa
if the franchise is
Bay,
always
that's
in one
it.
of Jigsaw's puzzles. If you don't take
In my
Kirk Cousins
opinion, he
out
had
back
the
and cut
best,
off his legs, your heart explodes. Close rivalry
Of
game
all the
doesn't
rookies
matter.
this season.
Falcons
Well,
will do Falcon
game
things and
week,
find
sorry.
ways to snatch defeat from the jaws of something. Tampa Bay is standard Tampa Bay so far. Nothing true extraordinary, but the new look Atlanta defense is holding its own. For the most part. The Bucks have stayed one step ahead of their adversary most of the match. This is where Penix can forge his craft. Down by 4 in the fourth quarter, prepare for a statement drive. Chewing up clock and Buccaneer spirit at every turn. Although multiple roughing the passer penalties do that as well. It's here where a new special move is unlocked. Michael Penix is Elastigirl in the flesh.
Oh, that was
Recreating
crazy.
The climax
So
of
that
Space Jam.
was
What
the
is Elastigirl in the flesh?
compared to all. That was the play that made me understand what kind of like being down, the player being down means, because I couldn't understand for ages until the comments told me how this counted as a first down.
Recreating the climax of Space
That
Jam
was
twice to
crazy.
drive Atlanta to the lead again. Good Lord Almighty.
And I said I don't know much about Penix
Wait,
as
you
a
expected the
QB,
Falcons
but
to hold the
I
lead? You know what team this is.
did
right?
become a fan.
First down, throws, end zone, caught, touchdown!
Baker Mayfield, you let him cook. And Emeka Egbuka is the recipient of a tasty touchdown. Only if Chase McLaughlin didn't shank the extra point, we could have had a clean death, but it's never easy. This calls for a painful final drive down by 3. Michael Penix fleshes out a fine sculpture in the waning moments, but it's not enough. The only thing to suffice is the embrace of a brutal loss.
Coup from 44, it is wide to the right, no good!
You know, this outcome's so surprising yet unsurprising at the same time. The Falcons and Heartbreaker are star-crossed as Romeo and Juliet, all the way down to the suicides. Today's twist is that young Waku sends these lovers wide to the right. If this is what Atlanta's gonna bring us this year, I look forward to more perpetual pain. Shoots a Lovecraftian horror novel narrated by
I
Kenny
can't
Albert.
who actually let me down. I know the Patriots let me down.
A dual revenge game. Justin Fields eager to kill past narratives about his inefficiency.
Who else let me down?
Aaron Rodgers simply eager to kill. Out of all the teams to have a showcase of strong offenses down to the wire this week, the Jets and Steelers? Pretty surprising,
was a
but the
great
scriptwriters
game.
do like to put some twists in there.
Game of the week, in my
Expensive
opinion,
defense
until
in football being
the
unable to stop
Ravens
the
Bills
runner
game.
Justin Fields, that's in it. The Jets taking
Oh, the
unnecessary penalties and being gashed to bits by
The Ravens
pissed off
let me
Aaron
down. I
Rodgers.
backed them over the Bills.
That's here too. A-Rod simply slayed everything in sight like he's in Chicago. Jets fans are seething. 4 touchdowns slung while playing the classic game of find Brandon Stevens and bully the shit out of him. It was neck and neck all game, but what fucked the Jets? Getting greedy by going for 2 and a kickoff return fumble. Seriously, those were the culprits. Justin Fields and Brees Hall
That
left the
was an
Steelers
incredible
on a kickoff
play.
return fumble. Seriously, those were the culprits.
That's the first
Justin
time
Fields and
I've
Brees Hall left
seen
the
that
Steeler defense
play.
without answers, yet it was never enough. Old narratives must remain supreme for some inane reason. The Steelers are the fat lady. They will sing, and then it's over. This team is fueled by endless bullshit. I'm not fucking joking. Tell me this final drive catch isn't anything but. DK Metcalf bobbles the pass, pushes it forward, going right to Jonnu Smith. He can't corral it, the ball falls, yet DK locks it in his armpit as he's trying for a first down. This kind of shit is you breaking your TV in a game of Madden. New York played their best game in years, yet they still end up murdered by Chris Boswell. All you could do is fucking laugh. The same shit keeps happening for both franchises. The Jets can't win and the Steelers fall into a gorge and land in one. Aaron Rodgers transported back to 2011 for the sake of pettiness and he flaunted that shit. All of Green Bay celebrates by proxy. I'm just sitting here stunned. 9-8 Super Bowls back on schedule. Especially with that shitty defense. Micah Parsons' debut in his new territory. Welcome to NFC North football, Micah. Here are the ground rules. Fuck every other team in the division. That is all. Detroit wants to be good again? Aw, that's cute. The Packers rule the roost now, bitch. You think the Lions need Ben Johnson? That offense looked a lot like dung without him in tow. Dan Campbell's men had busted the Pack Arena 6 out of the last 7 times, yet today they were thoroughly getting their asses smacked beat red.
Sack
the
in the
elite defense got even
was,
deadlier with Mike added to it.
The crowd reaction.
Sonic and Knuckles has been cancelled in favor of Whack-A-Goff. The Packer offense, efficient and precise. Jordan Love didn't make mistakes and did what he needed to do. Detroit was playing catch-up all game long and had absolutely no response to the onslaught at Lambeau.
Probably one of the hardest ones for me to choose actually between, because I actually am a big fan of Jared Goff.
A thorough beatdown.
So
Green Bay's biggest flaw last year was an
QB
inability to beat their
Netflix.
divisional foes. That might change with slobber knockers like this. Denver dodged the largest fucking bull
Titans were the other
Colorado's
team that let me
ever
down.
seen. If they
I had to
faced
back-
anything other than the
Excuse me.
shitty
I had
Titans
to
being
back
held up
Cam
by a
Ward,
lone
but,
Cam Ward, we laughed
Broncos,
for days on
they
end.
were.
Bo Nix and
their
his
defense is crazy.
performance showed it. I've heard of slow starts, but this slow? Nix's haters had a field day. And so did the Titans' defense. Maybe Jeffrey Simmons was right about him after all. If it wasn't that, the
This is
offense
it.
just
If the Broncos' defense wasn't as good as they were, I think that the offense was shit.
made really,
I could've
really
seen Cam Ward
baffling
having a-
decisions at every turn.
You know, I'll
4
back him.
turnovers for the
Not his
Broncos
fault
as
they
they
lost.
merely
He's
rode
an
off
angel.
into the sunset in a pump and dump scheme. Absolute humiliation at home. If it were any other team besides Tennessee, the Bronco defense feasted on the garbage in front of them. Cam Ward got a rude welcome to the NFL. His linemen suck, his skill players have no skill, and he was too busy running for his life. Sacked 6 times and hurried many more. If he managed to somehow get a pass off, Calvin Ridley lost it like a good chunk of his bets 5 years ago. A team coached by Brian Callahan might not know what it's doing? What a stunning turn of events. The Broncos passed the test by getting a D.
I can't wait to kind of understand
Congratulations
what
on the
he's
ugly
saying
win.
when he
Now
says
get the
things
fuck
like
out of
that.
my face. Let's never speak of this abomination again. At SoFi, we ask a serious question. Can a team with playoff aspirations survive with Nick Chubb coming off 2 season-ending injuries? In fact, can they find ways to overcome Matthew Stafford with about 15 epidural injections? The answer is not really. What we get in this affair is similar to World War I. Trench warfare. Fruitlessly struggling to gain traction and ground. Points hard to come by. Strong defense smothering any offensive attack there is to speak of. Preferably with machine guns.
I can't
and
remember
guns. The Rams find just
this
enough
game,
from the arm
to
of
be honest.
Stafford to take the lead in the third quarter, but afterwards, stalemate. Defense is continuing to hold firm until the closing moments. LA's pushing into the red zone. All they need is one precise charge and the Texans are finished.
It's Stafford on 1st and 10, rolling, throwing, caught. Oh, it's knocked away with a big-time hit by Alshire.
Lord Houston will gain life again. Finally, the Texans can make Bobby Slowick eat shit. They're down by 4, but Nick Chubb can return to his former glory with a drive of legends. Overcome this stout defense, and victory is theirs.
Stroud. And he's got him underneath. It's caught by Garoppolo. He fumbles the ball. It's loose.
I remember that, yeah.
By the Rams.
You think this team might need Joe Mixon back? The Rams sneak by the skin of their teeth and demoralize Houston for a gritty victory. Brutal warfare with 6.
Maybe I wasn't 11-3. Maybe I was 10-4. Because I'm pretty sure I backed the Texans in this one.
60,000 Stafford passing yards as a result. Mostly Texan casualties. Is it time to have that CJ Stroud conversation yet?
Yeah, I must
I'll
be
just blame the things
10-4.
around him and call it a day.
Yeah, I'm 10-4.
Christian
Yeah.
McCaffrey's playing?
Unit
We
ready.
were sitting here wondering if his Achilles tendons had become licorice, but he made a deal with the devil to start. There's a steep cost to pay for it.
Oh, I didn't know he only played 4 games last year.
and Jawan Jennings.
I've got his last season
Considering the Niners
highlights
have no
lined
skill
up as a
position
video
players,
to
it's going to be pretty
I guess I'll
damn
sack
tough to
that one
overcome a
off.
strong defensive scheme in Seattle. But they aren't the primary villain today. May I proudly present with limited commercial interruption, the Moody Blues. You'd think after how garbage he's been, Jake Moody wouldn't have a job or something. They treated Trey Lance.
It was actually quite a bad week for
Moody
kickers,
gets the
wasn't it?
sunken
They
cost
were
fallacy. The dude's selling the
far too
game
many
down the
misses.
river. San Francisco's doing everything in their power to win, but with this and Brock Purdy having no receivers to throw to, the Niners can't elevate. It turns into yet another defensive grind. Seattle can't truly capitalize with their new offense, and San Fran runs right into an Iron Maiden. The Seahawks are able to get into Niner territory, yet luck doesn't take them further. They're forced to settle for a field goal, but with that defense they're boasting, they'll be Tariq Woolen got burned like old toast against Ricky Pearsall. How fitting to suffer woes and errors now of all times. Time for Big Cock Brock to strut his stuff.
He swinged out into the end zone, wasn't open. Purdy keeping it alive. Brock Purdy lofts one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
For anyone that had an anytime TD for Jake Tonjes, you're rolling in dough right now. I'd hold on to that for the time being. Seattle and Sam Darnold still have plenty of chances to swipe the game away. I mean, they are in the red zone. McDonald's does serve up tasty treats.
First game is the OC here. Sends in a call for 2nd and 4. Darnold hit as he goes.
Oh, he hit his own player, didn't he?
The
He hit,
49ers have it.
yeah.
The duality of Seattle. Have plenty of
hit his own
opportunities to get
players.
past
He
the team
was
sawing off
cocked
their own
back,
leg,
I
but
remember.
stumble off a cliff trying to move through. Kyle Shanahan was about ready to kill 3 players during this contest. Since they won, only 2 shall perish. One of them somehow not Jake Moody.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Wow, okay, I didn't know that. Wow, okay. Oh, game of the week.
This
Amazing.
game was truly historic.
But I backed the
so
Ravens,
unbelievable
so
it's
I was
resulted
very
in a
disappointed
second
in that.
separated segment this week.
Well, really, the
It's
final
the first week of the
2.5
campaign.
minutes.
I'm not joking, we might already have our game of the year. I confirm, but then we get a pants-shittingly crazy match in week 5 and we reset the clock again. Bank on it.
I was expecting him to go into that, but I guess not.
You seriously thought things were gonna be different this time?
And annoyingly, there's no point in me keep trying. The NFL keeps blocking me every time I upload this. But I was gassed for the Bears.
Oh, they really
Even though I chose the Vikings to win, I thought, okay,
Those first few
they're
scripted
doing all
drives
right.
with Caleb.
Ended
Actual
quite
quarterback
quickly,
play in Chicago. The fans were like cavemen that discovered fire. A real head coach, a hyped up quarterback, a stout O-line. Virginia McCaskey's not consuming
yeah,
1,000
such a
souls
good
every
game.
day. Holy shit,
I
they
can't
may
lie.
be something. They should be up by about 20 and it's too close for comfort, but dunking's the name of the game. JJ McCarthy looks like shit. That pick 6 was good enough for all of us. Chicagoland will be celebrating a new age. It's been decreed by Governor Pritzker himself. Dunking on Minnesota with their God King Ryan.
Who does?
Yeah, you're losing this game, Bears.
UNH
We know how this
support.
franchise is. They'll allow McCarthyism to convert the unwashed masses and give up 21 unanswered points. A chance at relevance overthrown like a Caleb Williams pass. Those articles.
Wait, what's that stat
points.
Over the last year, okay, so they're not just saying week 1. These NFL quarterbacks with 52 income. Wow. Obviously, Bo Nix there because to be very trash. Mahomes.
Chance
Okay.
at relevance overthrown like a Caleb Williams pass. Those articles by Tyler Dunn might have some legs to them. If Chicago wasn't already drunk as shit, they'd be knee-deep in Malort. 127 penalty yards. More than the team
Wow.
had rushing. Blame the ref ball all you want, but guess what the Vikings did? Not squander countless opportunities. Caleb spinning his fingernails for suicide prevention, yet his team's play is making people want to jump off the Centennial Wheel. Minnesota didn't play pretty, but they won it so badly that they're laughing at everyone in Illinois malding. Packers fans are laughing even harder. Well, Bears fans can declare their team off-season champions for the 3rd year in a row. Oh right, Green Bay beat them there as well.
Damn.
Bring out Jennings!
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Wow.
Unit lost.
All in week 1. Fucking hell. Wait, Bowers got injured. This is crazy. This is only week 1. Maybe to you guys this is normal, but to me this is weird. Wow. Still going.
Unit lost.
We're still going.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Ah, thanks very much. That's all. See
Wow. Okay, wow. Like I said, amazing video. Like I said, I want to learn everything. And I think by doing these videos, I'm getting that more information in. There's that Tom Grossi I've been nice to react to as well. And Brandon, he just does like a good or best or worst or whatever videos. I've been told to react to them as well. So if you want to see those, let me know that down in the comments. And of course, way down there, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a great day. Peace.